Okay, so you were supposed to try this one in your notebook. Let's see how you did. So this graph over here is a cubic, so I have to have 3 answers. And guess what? I can see 1, 2, 3 answers right there. So I know all 3 answers are going to be real. But I think the only one that's actually a really nice, neat answer is at -4. I can kind of probably estimate the other 2, but they're just not very nice, neat answers. So we want to pick something that's a nice integer number to start our division by. So I'm going to start with -4. And I'm going to go 1, 9, 19, -4. And I'm going to multiply and add, multiply and add, multiply and add. Remember, that's a good thing. Remainder's got to be 0. It tells me I'm on the right track. This is our quotient. We are going to rewrite it with our x's back in, and we are going to solve that. We want to figure out where it's crossing that x-axis, so that's why we're equaling it to 0, because remember, values on the x-axis have a y value of 0. Now, I always look for factoring first, but I'm not seeing something that's going to multiply to be that -1 and add to be 5. So I think I'm just going to go straight to quadratic formula. So we set that up, and then we do some simplifying. So it looks like that'll be a 29/2. Okay. Now at this point, this is a fine answer, but if you'd want to double check to see how you did, you could type that into the calculator. And remember, you want to use that fraction button when you do this, and so you can type in your -5 plus the square root of 29 all over 2, and I get the answer. If I type this in, I'm getting about 0.19, which is probably that one right there. At least it seems realistic because it's just a little past 0. If we try the other one, -5 minus the square root of 29. So again, use that fraction button on your calculator, type in those values. I'm going to get about -5.19. So there, I can see there's 5, and that's a little past 5. So at least the answers I'm getting are realistic. Now, when you go to write your solutions, we have x is -4, but I do want you to do the radical form, okay? If your radical needs to be reduced, make sure you reduced it. In this case, 29 is prime, so we did not need to do that in this case. So, again, verifying, you can look at the graph, but I'm going to want to see the exact